Hello, Alycats and viewers. So today, I'm kind of doing my March pickups. There's going to be some more things I'm getting this month, but there's already so much stuff I've gotten, which has been mostly gifts from family members and friends of the family. So I just decided to do this, get it out of the way, and then do another part when I get my other things. So yeah, let's just get started, because you don't want to hear me yammering stuff a bunch. But if you want, at the end of the video, I'm making an semi-important announcement. So if you want to stick around for that, I would love for you to. So let's just begin. The first thing I got was Lea Michele's debut CD, Louder. And it got really slammed by critics. But you know what? It's a solid first CD for her. It's not like the best CD ever, but it's not terrible. Most of the tracks are pretty good. And it's very bubblegum pop, but if you enjoy Lea Michele, you like her voice, and you'll love Louder. And definitely support her. This album is dedicated to Corey Monteith, which is heartbreaking. So yeah, definitely, if you like Lea Michele, like I said, definitely pick the CD up, because you'll love it. Trust me, you'll love it. In the flow. Next up, my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies of last year, was The Hunger Games Catching Fire, and I have the Blu-ray DVD Digital HD combo pack. And if you haven't watched The Hunger Games Catching Fire, you need to. This is way better than the first movie. It's better than the book, in my opinion. This movie is so emotional, so emotional. It's one of the most intense movies I've watched, and I nearly cried several times during this movie just because of how brutal it was. But it's such a great movie. It's just, you need to watch it. And if you get this edition, you get 2 hours of bonus features and an exclusive sneak peek of Divergent, which is supposed to be the next big movie. I haven't read the book series for that, so I don't know. If I should read Divergent, let me know in the comment box down below. But yeah, I'm glad to have this in my collection, because it's an amazing movie. And I did an unboxing video for this. If you haven't watched it, go check it out under my unboxings and collections playlist. But it's the Tales of Symphonia Chronicles Collector's Edition. This is one of the best collector's editions I've ever gotten. And it's pretty hefty too. It's 4 pounds. And it came with a lot of cool things. A steel book, an art book, figurines, a novel. There's just so much in this. It was really worth it, and it's pretty hard to come by. And I got asked this question a lot in my unboxing video, but mine is number 6060 out of 18,000. So yeah, I like the game so far, but I'm kind of annoyed with it because the boss battles, if you die, you go back to the original save point. Like in the newer Tales games, you just restart back to the beginning of the boss battle, but with this one, you have to go all the way back to your save point and fight all the way back up, which kind of annoys me, but it's an older Tales game, so I'll just get past that. But I enjoy it so far, so this was definitely worth a buying, because it's going for outrageous prices now on eBay. Like, it's crazy. Next up, I have a Funko Pop addiction, so yeah, I had to get this little guy, the RV Walker. And if you've seen the episode with him, you know why he's got a screwdriver in his eyeball. He appeared in season 2, and yeah, I love Funko Pop, especially their Walking Dead line, and they're just so gruesome. Like, look at his face, like, flesh is torn off. Of course, the screwdriver's in his eye, but I also love that they're so detailed. Like, the paint jobs are fantastic on these, and they're just so cute to put around in display. I have Bicycle Girl as well. But yeah, now I've got her boyfriend for her. But yeah, I'm kind of addicted. Let's just put him back where I had him. Over here so you can watch you. And now we're moving on to games. Some games. But the first one off, whatever. I can't speak. It's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. It's a mouthful. This is the second game in the Phoenix Wright series. I loved it. It was a little more difficult than the first Phoenix Wright game, but I enjoyed it. I love the humor in these games. I love the character names. And in this one they introduced a new prosecutor Franziska von Karma, because Miles Edgeworth is MIA for the most part, and it's just really unique. They added the Psyche Lock feature where you had to break down people's walls and get them to reveal their deep secrets, and it's just a lot of fun. I mean, it doesn't really sound like fun being a defense attorney and you're trying to get your clients a not guilty verdict, and you probably think, that's boring, and it's like a visual novel, so that's a ton of reading, but it's so good, so fun. So if you like visual novel type of games and it sounds interesting to you, then definitely check out the Phoenix Wright series because it's so much fun. I love it to death. Speaking of which, I had to get the last Phoenix Wright game in the Nintendo DS line, and that is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. And I haven't played this one yet, but I'm super excited. This is the final one, like I said, in the Nintendo DS line, and I haven't played the fourth one, which is on 3DS eShop yet, and I haven't gotten the spin-off games. But this one has a new prosecutor. Every game has a new prosecutor, and it's just got some different gameplay stuff in it. I can't really give judgment on it because I haven't played it yet. And the last game for right now is South Park: The Stick of Truth, which I loved. It's one of the best licensed games I've ever played. It was a great RPG. It was beautiful in a crappy way, but beautiful nonetheless, and I just enjoyed it. If you like South Park at all, get this game. There's so many jokes from the series, and they make jokes about pop culture today, and it's great. Pick it up. I really suggest picking it up. I actually got the Grand Wizard Edition, Cartman's way up there, and if you haven't watched that unboxing, watch it. But yeah, I definitely really love this game. And I also did a review for it. Go to nerdybutflirty.com to see that, because it's awesome. Yeah, I'm just promoting myself. And finally, in this stack, this is hefty. This could be used as an actual weapon in the zombie apocalypse. The Walking Dead, Compendium 1. I'm not very far into it, but this is issues 1 through 48 of the comic series. And yeah, this usually retails for $60, but I did not pay that much for it. I paid under half of that for this, and it was so worth it because I love it so far. I love the art, I love the story, and you know I'm a huge Walking Dead fan, so this is really great to have. And this is really heavy. Does anyone know how heavy this thing is? Because it's seriously like a weapon. I love that on the back it says rated M for mature, because I'm not a big comic book manga fan like that, which this isn't a manga by the way, but I just haven't really ever noticed the ratings on those before. But yeah, this is definitely rated M for mature, but I love it so far. Love it. And now to end this session of pickup video goodness, I have some more games. Yeah, just did a little detour for the Walking Dead Compendium, but the first one up, which sadly I couldn't get the actual case for, but this is going for outrageous prices online, and I'm really sad, but I'll have to print off a cover and everything for it. I have a spare case, but I don't have a cover. But that's Professor Layton and the Curious Village, and I love it so far. It's basically all puzzles, but it's so beautiful, and I love the cutscenes, how they're animated. I love that most of it's fully voiced, and I do love the puzzles. Some of them are really tricky, but I love figuring them out. And I definitely can't wait to play more of the Professor Layton series once I get some extra cash in, because this is so much fun. And next up, I haven't even played this game, so I can't give you a judgment on it, but it was super cheap. And that is Elite Beat Agents. And yeah, look at the gorgeous Best Buy cover art. Another game I have to print a cover off for that will probably never happen because I'm too lazy. But Elite Beat Agents is a rhythm game. It looks pretty cool from what I've seen of it, but I haven't played it like I said yet. I just got it yesterday, so. But I love rhythm games, so I'm sure I'll love this. And I've heard really great things about Elite Beat Agents. And just put those on the floor for right now because I'm really professional. Next up, I'm really excited to own these because I didn't really have a huge PS1 collection growing up. I mostly played my uncle's games. And the ones I did have were kind of kiddie games, so I didn't play them a lot. But I finally, which most of you are probably going to be like, I've had that game for forever. But it's Parasite Eve, the first one. And this is actually going for $125 on Amazon, and usually on eBay like for $50 or more. And the cheapest I saw it besides the price I paid was like $25. I paid $18. And I know it's one of the I've heard it's one of the better RPGs of the PlayStation 1 era. Made by Squaresoft, which they don't exist anymore. They're Square Enix now. But I've heard it's really good, and I'm super excited to play this. But the reason I got the first one was because my aforementioned uncle that got me into gaming, I was at his house, and I saw this game, and I was like, can I borrow this? He's like, no, just have it. I'm like, are you sure? I'll give you some money for this. And he's like, no, just have it. So he gave me Parasite Eve 2, which he didn't have the first one, but he was really gracious and gave me this for free. And something sounds like it's loose in here. Yeah. The disc, for some reason, doesn't want to stay in its place. I don't know if my uncle broke it or what. Wendell, if you're watching this, I'm sorry that I just said that about you. But it won't stay in place, but it's not scratched. But it's really cool to have. It's really nice of him, so thank you, Wendell. And also, just to sweeten the deal, he threw in the strategy guide, which I don't have the first Parasite Eve strategy guide. There we go. But I'm glad to have this one, and it looks really cool. Like, it's got character bios and area maps and all this good stuff in it. And it's probably going to be really helpful when I play the game, because I'm probably going to need the help. But yeah, it's really cool to have these two in my collection, which I need to fix that. Yeah. And there are 2 discs a piece, so that's like 4 discs in total to play. So that's my first part of my March pickups. I can already tell you that I'm going to get Infamous Second Son, the Collector's Edition, which will have an unboxing. The Final Fantasy X-10-2 HD Remaster Limited Edition art book packaging. I'm not getting the Collector's Edition from Square Enix because the Digital River thing is just kind of shady to me. And also Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, which doesn't come in anything besides a standard edition. But I'm getting those 3 games. I might not get anything else, but those will be in a separate pickup video. And the important thing I had to say was that I will be going to Indie PopCon this May 30th through June 1st. That's in Indianapolis, Indiana, so if any of my Alycats live in Indianapolis, or if you're in the vicinity of Indianapolis and you want to meet up, I would love to meet up with you, take pictures, put you in a vlog, give you hugs, you know, spread glitter all over you, you know, all that fun stuff. So if you're going to Indie PopCon, or you live in Indianapolis, or you're in the vicinity of Indianapolis and would like to meet me, let me know, because I would love to meet you. I really would. And I'm so excited to go because this is my first convention. And I'm so excited that I'm kind of like messing up my words. But yeah, I'm going, and I'm super excited. I get to meet my best friend. He doesn't want me to say his name. I'm going to say it anyway. Rich. I get to meet him. Yay! And I'm hoping to meet some other friends of mine. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. I'm super excited about it, as you can probably tell. So yeah, I'm excited. Yay! And that's the end of the video. I hope you really enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment down below what have you picked up this March, or you can make a video response. I would love to see that. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, because Alycats are awesome people. I try to make epic videos of epic geekiness. I fail sometimes, but that's perfectly fine because I'm a human, not a robot. And favorites so your friends and family can see. Share me as long as you do it nicely. And just remember that I love each and every one of you so much. Peace and kisses. Bye.